Hey, what's going on today, fam? So it's another beautiful but very windy day in Germany. So I hope you guys can hear me clearly through this video. So today, I'm going over what happened to my car and when I took it to the Nürburgring in this past week. And I only did about 8 laps, but for those of you who know, like, the Nürburgring is like the longest track in the world. It's like 12 point something miles. So each lap is very intense on a car. So like some of the issues I encountered was my power steering fluid was overfilled. So I'm gonna check that now, and that is cold to get that at the right level. I had some clutch lockout, and these like C5s are notorious for having clutch issues. And then under hard braking, I am getting a vibration coming from my right wheel. My suspect is the rotor. It might be a little bit warped. It has some like little cracks up in there, you know, from all the heat cycles and stuff like that. So we're gonna pour this all apart and we'll see what's up. But we'll go ahead and start with this power steering fluid and check this level right quick, see what's up. Like, let's see. So yeah, she's definitely overfilled. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a cold mark and a hot mark. So mine is at the hot mark cold. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy syringe, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of that fluid out. And then we'll move on to seeing what my braking issue is. All right, cool. So that was quick and easy, getting my power steering fluid situation all sorted out. So, and the reason I found out that this was overfilled, because on track, when you're going through turns constantly, it makes your power steering get hot. So in turn, and that fluid was starting to push out of the cap. So like when I was done with laps, I was able to see fluid splash all over here, and like even while doing a lap, I smelled fluid. It kind of smelled like brake fluid. I wasn't 100% sure, but my brakes were like working fine. So I was like, okay, I'll take it easy this lap and I'll check it afterwards. And that's when I saw my fluid leaving the reservoir, but unfortunately I didn't have the tools at the time to deal with it. But she's good to go now. So I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the car, and then we can see what's up with these brakes. Off, and I think I found our issue pretty quickly. So these rotors are a bit worse than what I thought they were, and if you see that right there, that's a whole crack, like all the way through the rotor ring. But fortunately, I have a spare rotor ring until I can get some brand new ones. And here we have this one. This one has stress fractures all over the place also. But until I get new rotor rings, I'm not gonna be pushing the car super hard. So that will be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one installed here. So first things first, other wheels on the ground, of course. So we're gonna have to take off this caliper right here, and then we'll go ahead and get this new one installed. Okay, so wheel is turned, so we have access to the caliper mounting bolts right here. So there are 2 caliper mounting bolts, one right here and one right here. So I'm gonna use a 21mm socket in order to take those out, and we will be able to pull our caliper off, and then we can pull our rotor off and get everything bolted back up. So let's do it. Well, I got a new rotor on. I got the caliper mounting bolt started. I'm gonna go ahead and get these tightened. I'm gonna torque them down. The torque spec is 125 foot-pounds. it's a good idea to use a little bit of Loctite up on these. But we're gonna go ahead and throw this bad boy back together, and she should be G2G. Oh, I didn't even like showcase my Willwood 6-piston super light big brake kit, but isn't really a big brake kit because it's the same size rotors that come OEM. But I'm about to upgrade to 14-inch rotor rings, so there are upgrades coming in the future. Well, I got the wheel back on. That went pretty smooth. I'm glad I had a backup rotor available, because if not, then man, that definitely would have sucked just a tad bit. But another thing I got to take care of today is actually giving this thing a wash. Hopefully you guys can see that. Those are all dead bugs. Those are all dead bugs, and if you let those stay on your paint for too long, like whatever chemicals like from their body decomposing can eat through your paint, all this other stuff. So I know I don't have great paint to begin with, but might as well go ahead and take care of that. So I'm gonna wash the car today, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's her. So quick tidbit, like when you're tracking your car, which I'm realizing this, and I don't even go that much, but you're going to break stuff and you got to budget for consumables, i.e. rotors, pads, fluids, tires. Like this is stuff you're going to fly through, you know, and this is stuff you want to keep up on just to make sure your car is safe out on track. But if you like the video, please do like and subscribe. I always got more content coming your way. Take it easy. I'm out.